Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 3 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for April. I'm Sardek, and at the moment I'm alone on comms. We'll see if that maintains through the entire stream. But for now, hopefully I've watched enough of Korremar to be able to handle this solo better than I did on the first month we did these. We'll see! We have 12 matches as always, the first 8 from the first round, and then the final 4 being the first 4 losers bracket matches. Start off, we have Kaffe 2 versus Korremar 4, Master Onion third bout versus Lunch Rush. For Kaffe, we have Kick Punch. It's all in your mime. Kick the Lancer with Punch Art, Guts, and HP Restore. Also a Reflect Ring for this one. Punch the Monk, featuring Barrier, Equip Armor, and Time Magic. The Equip Armor giving a Genji helmet for some status protection, along with the Enkai, so pretty well protected against status, with Earth Close, of course, for the Earth Slash. The Bard with Ramia Harp, Angel Ring, Auto Potion, and Item Throw Item. Good support there, should take care of most of the support needs of the team. And of course, the obligatory mime. For Lunch Rush, we have Matheson the Thief with a Ninja Edge and a Start Haste with Time Magic, so probably going to haste the team and then, get stabbing. With Catch and Equip Shield for that Start Haste. Ragusia something, the Squire, with Throw, Weapon Guard, and Abandon. 25% Weapon Guard with the Nagarok plus Abandon, on top of the 45% on the Buckler, means this Squire's going to be taking a lot of attention and a lot of hits, hopefully guarding them. Weissman the Archer with an Ultimus Bow, Hamido, and Attack Up. Long range and, protection against the throws. So between Catch, Abandon, and Hamido, Throw is really ineffective against this team. And Lagerstrom the Time Mage with HP Restore and Guts. This is probably the one, second lowest hit points actually. It's probably the one that's going to be the weakest against Throw, but nobody on this team is slower than 13. This team is so fast. So, anyways, we'll start off on Large Map 100. We have Kaffe in the right in green, and Korremar in the left in red. Name Lunch Rush pretty apt given the speeds of these people. And the Haste 2 does go off before the 13 regular speeds get their turn. So that is an immensely fast team there. The Time Mage splitting off to the back, though, really weird. Anyways, Monk getting it started off with an Earth Slash. And near fatal right out of the gate for the Thief. Mime dodges the Shuriken, and the Archer follows up with Chakra to bring the Thief back up. Time Mage advances, but can't do anything else. Bard starts a song and moves in, and then Thief advances with attack 112. triggers the barrier. It's not even half of the monk, though, so we'll see if the rest of the team gets into complete. Squire with the shuriken, this one does hit. Archer with the follow-up on it. 120 on the bard, splitting the damage around. Battle Song comes out, hits both the monk and the mime. Second one only hitting the bard, though. Demi finishes off the mime. That explains the archer. And another hit on the monk, but still very healthy, and the thief retreats back. Haste wears off. The initial haste wears off, so we've got a couple of ticks left on the rest of the team before it needs to be reapplied. But the start haste seems to have done its job, taking one down and weakening the rest of the team. Bard heals off auto potion, barely bringing it back up out of near fatal. And then monk advances, 133 on the thief, takes him out. Bard goes for Phoenix down and retreats. But the Time Mage is going to bring that mime right back down with a rod whack. But the haste is worn off now. Shuriken finishing off the bard. It is a 3-on-1. A revive for the thief makes it to... no, it was a 3-on-2 actually. 2-on-2 now with that Wave Fist. Lunch Rush is a very low HP team, so mid-charge only for 199. That's the Guts proc with HP Restore. Shuriken for the Lancer and a revive for the Thief. It's back to 4v3. Confuse 2 misses, and the Bard stands back up and starts singing. That'll probably be a life song. Steelheart misses the Lancer. Wave Fist only for 91 on the Time Mage. Starts charging what looks to be a Demi again and backs off. Sure enough, there's the life song. I guess it was a self-haste. Shuriken takes the Bard right back out in spite of the life song. Chakra for the Thief and the Archer. Monk advances in with a Spin Fist, takes out the Thief anyways. Time Mage charging up another haste. Archer and Self both hasted now. Wave Fist guarded that evasive Squire in the back line, not actually that poorly defended. Time Mage advances with a rod whack for just 72. Squire joins in with a Shuriken, 156, near fatal for the monk, and the Thief's going to finish him off. Archer moves back up, but not quite in range. Another haste coming out for the Thief. Only 48 on the revive. That's not going to be enough. Lunch Rush should make quick work of the remainder of the team. Glad that didn't land. So Chakra for the rest. And a two-way haste for the 2 not hasted. Misses the Time Mage, but should still be fine. 112 on the Lancer. Another unnecessary Chakra. Squire with a Darkness for 130 and retreat. Lancer left at 161, now 202 with the Regenerate. Wave Fist near fatal for the Thief. Looks to be charging a haste 2. A lot of hastes. Archer backing off for the chakra to get the thief out of near fatal. And a charm once more misses. Lancer with a wave fist is missed. Shuriken guarded. Time Mage with... I don't know what that was. Steelheart does land Charm this time, and Confuse 2 also lands, so we have Charm and Confusion. So time to settle in for a second while this one resolves itself. With some chakras, picking up crystals, and just generally wasting time. Disarm, weapon is gone. There goes a Discord, although not really doing much of anything. Then it's cured off. And now we wait. Given how all of Lunch Rush moved before any of Master Onion, the small map should still go reasonably well to Lunch Rush. I don't think the small map's going to be too much of an advantage to Master Onion, although obviously we'll have to see. But my prediction is that Lunch Rush continues through 2-0. Revive on the one target that it can't damage, of course. But the Confuse and Charm both lasting long enough that this team is just not willing to break it. There goes the Charm. Oh, come on. Why would you do that? Temporal strike from the Archer after an incidental haste hits the other team is how the match ends. Regardless, Lunch Rush takes game 1 and will go to small 77 for the next. Lunch Rush on the right, and Master Onion on the left. Once again, an opening haste 2 from the Thief that goes off before anyone else moves. And then Lunch Rush will finish the whole rest of its team before any moves come out of Master Onion. And starting this close, that's going to give them an early advantage. There's Demi. Demi 2, actually, takes out the Mime. Although the auto potion negates most of the damage on the Bard, but the Bard eats a slow afterwards. Lunch Rush living up to its name and getting the damage on fast and early. Yagyu Darkness to heal the Time Mage, and Chakra to heal the rest, and Lunch Rush is back more or less at full. Spell being charged in on the Bard. I didn't quite see what it was. Phoenix down for the Mime, but Thief goes, and that's not going to last. Petrify on the Bard. And it lands, and it's quickly a 4-on-2. Shuriken misses and triggers the barrier on the Monk. The 2 units left standing for Master Onion are the 2 most durable. So maybe they can get something started, but Lunch Rush is just so fast. 132 near fatal for the Thief. just a 48 bonk. That's an Earth Slash to take out the Thief. Magic Shuriken is guarded on the Lancer. And a Curse Strike for poison does land as well as Discord. So Lancer's going to have more trouble evading now. Confuse 2 being charged. Moves into range and jumps. So it's going to get the mid-charge. But it allows the Squire to get up and wish the Thief back up. Oh, the jump avoids the Confuse entirely. Nice. The Time Mage goes down. Chakra to bring the Thief out of Near Fatal. And the Squire moving up for a Shuriken for the Lancer. Another missed charm, although it wouldn't have lasted very long with that poison anyways. Thief goes down, and it is a 2-on-2 now, although that Discord is really making a difference in the durability of the Lancer. Shuriken takes her out. Haste 2 for one team member and one opponent. It's a wish for the Thief, bringing it to a 3-on-1. Archer moving up and getting another Curse Strike to poison and discord that monk. Barrier goes off, but it looks like it's only a matter of time here now. This monk notably does not appear to have Revive or Stigma magic, so it looks like it's going to just be on its own versus the whole of Lunch Rush. Shuriken from the back for 96. Archer moving up for a Chakra to get the Thief out of Near Fatal. Thief going for a spell here. Slow. Negating that haste with a slow is so huge. Unlike that Shuriken for only 40. No, this is the first match, Ara. You are nowhere close to having missed yours. Do you even have a match? I'm not seeing one. I don't think you have one today. And there it is. Lunch Rush takes the match 2-0. We'll be skipping Coppola and Kjata for a moment until Kjata gets home. He's running a little late and wants to watch live. So we'll go to Simmon 4 versus Kaffe for next. Metasampler versus Monster Tactics. For Simmon, with Metasampler, we have Nuki the Wizard with Robe of Lords for Faith, Absorb Used MP, and half of MP. This wizard is never going to run out of mana. Along with Item for Ether and X Potion and Phoenix Down. So, support Porky with Revival. Cheese the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. So a lot of status coming out of this Geomancer. And Nuker the Time Mage with Summon Magic, Damage Split, and Short Charge. Time Mage presumably for Time Magic, and Summoning coming out of it. So a lot of magic damage on this team. On the other side, for Monster Tactics, we have a Taiju, the multi-target Reviver. Chocobo for Choco Guard and no offense. Master Tonberry with Shadow Stitch. And Bloodstalker, Ara's favorite. This is just a tribute. So, 4 monsters, only one of which has Revive. Although it is the highest hit points, so it'll probably stick around. We'll see how it handles all of the multi-target magic coming out from the other team. Large map 6 will start us off. Monster Tactics on the right. And Meta Sampler on the left in white. Coppola versus Kaffe. Monster Tactics starts off without a Choco Guard. AI, of course, being finicky with regular Chocobos. The haste goes in on the Pig and the Time Mage. Wizard moves up, but not quite in range to start the attacks yet. Everyone, of course, just moving in, as that is the large map thing. Tonberry's also being notoriously slow. So it should take a minute for these guys to get in range. Pig booking it, but not quite there yet. Haste for the Wizard as well now, who is in range, and he's going to get up on that platform and start raining damage down, it looks like. 140 Leaf Dance for the Pig. And a Shadow Stitch to stop it. Chocobo Choco Guards, both of the Tonberries. There's a big summon coming out, and a Flare 2. Flare 2 only hits the Bloodstalker, and allows it to everyone's grudge take out the Time Mage. Looks like another big Flare 2 being charged, Wizard retreating to the ramparts. That Pig doing a great job of body blocking. Neither Petrify proc lands off the Carve model. And there's a Choco Cure for the Bloodstalker. Another Leaf Dance catches the Pig and the Geomancer. Counterflood does land the Petrify this time. Everyone's grudge should finish off the Pig, and it does. Big Flare 2 now is going to get the Chocobo and the Tonberry. 217, big hit. Sturdy wears off. There's a Phoenix down for the Time Mage. It's a huge everyone's grudge. 286 takes out the Geomancer. There's a Choco Asuna to bring back up the tree. Moogle for the heals on the Time Mage. Wizard running low on MP, Phoenix down for a teammate instead of a big spell. There's a Choco Cure for the Bloodstalker. He moves up and does a huge blood ritual to take out the opponent, barely staying out of near fatal himself. But that'll heal him up real fast. Shadowstalker with the stop, of course. Time Mage going for a spell there. Choco Guard once more, hitting the entire team. Odin with 97 on the whole team. That's not a whole lot, especially with everyone's grudge for 185 to follow up, taking her out. Magic Spirit once again topping off the team. And Choco Guard once again hitting everyone. Monster Tactics in a commanding lead. Blood Ritual on the stopped Wizard takes it to near fatal, and now it's only a matter of time. Shadow Stitch to stop it because it can't reach melee. It looks like it is just up to the Bloodstalker. And there it is. Everyone's grudge for 135. Monster Tactics takes game 1. I'm not really sure what to expect out of the small map, because the mages are in range and the Tonberries are not very good at moving forward, so it might work out a little better for them. Yeah, this looks like it might work out at least a little better for the mages. Pig moves forward. And the Tonberries can't get into range, but the Time Mage sure can, and so can the Wizard. Taiju advances, probably to bring the Wizard into the cast. Gusty Wind lands on the Bloodstalker. Master Tonberry going for that stop. Hits the Geo. And there's the Odin to start it off. 150 on each Tonberry. But Chocokir's going to erase most of that. Pig is down for 160 to the Bloodstalker, bringing it to near fatal once again. Flare 2 kills itself and leaves the tree standing. And everyone's grudge takes out the Geomancer. Tonberry's always at their most dangerous in near fatal. There's a magic spirit to bring it back up. Fairy should bring the Wizard back as well. And it does. Wizard is not in the best of places against a team that is all 55 faith, because none of them need faith. And the Pig is stopped in the back lines. That's no good. Another Flare 2 hits the tree and the Tonberry. 200 takes it to 1, the Guts proc landing, enabling an Everyone's Grudge that almost kills the Pig. Choco Guard for the Tonberries. Time Mage going for, is that a summon or a demi? Probably a summon. We about to see another Odin? We sure are. Almost 100 on the whole team. X Potion for the Mage. He's moving back up forward. Everyone's Grudge does not finish off the Pig. Barely leaves it alive. It looks like Metasampler just doesn't have the damage to overcome the healing on the monster side. Pig runs away, Wizard moves up and X Potions the Pig. But I don't think it can overcome all of that damage with Shell on the entire enemy team. Also, Wizard running kind of low on hit points. Pig goes down, and now it is just the Wizard. He does have Phoenix down, so he can bring the rest of the team up, but unlikely to see that happening. There's one. Pig is also capable of revival, but it does not survive the Everyone's Grudge. Another Choco Guard there. With a crystallization happening and a stop landing, writing is pretty much on the wall there. So Blood Ritual coming in. And now just a Leaf's Dance or Chef's Knife will finish it all off. There's the Chef's Knife, and that is that. Monster Tactics takes the set 2-0. Now that I see Kjata here, we'll go to Kjata versus Coppola 3. Coppola 3's meta versus Kjata 1's The Beatles, which, if I recall correctly, is a meme team. For Coppola 3's meta, we have Annoy, Support, Destroy, Protect. Protect with Blessing of Nature for Shell Protect. Destroy the Summoner with 16 MA, Weapon Guard, Magic Attack up. Summoner's going to be doing some pretty hefty hits. The Support Time Mage with White Magic and Short Charge, and Auto Potion to keep it healthy. And the Geomancer with Overflood, or Overflow, Counterflood, and Item. So all pretty standard there. For the Beatles, we have John Lennon the Squire, Paul McCartney the Squire, George Harrison the Squire, and Ringo Starr the Squire. Lennon with a Gastrophytus, Item, Throw Item, and HP Restore. Paul with a Lava Bolt with Sing, Regenerator, and Defense Up. Small Mantle being the Strengthens Fire, right? George with Excalibur and Sword Skills. And Ringo with, of course, everyone's favorite Double Blood Sword with Hamido and Time Magic. And the Dracula Mantle to strengthen the hits. We'll go to large 110. This is a huge map, so it's going to take a bit for them to get into place. The Squires, the Beatles for Kjata on the left, and Coppola's Meta on the right. Looks like the Time Mage is starting off with a haste. But misses the tree. Haste for both sides. And the Geomancer jumps across. So that's going to engage early. Last song for Quick lands on 1, who moves up. Looks like another haste 2 being charged to get the tree this time. The mage is slowly advancing. Geomancer's going to be out of position. That might be a problem for meta. Although getting 3 with a local Quake is real nice. 1 confusion procs. Phoenix down on a living team member is at least not an attack. It looks like spell being charged. Throwstone guarded. Another last song goes off. Quick for everyone who's not confused. New spells started. There's another Throwstone. This one does land. Death Spell 2 takes the confusion out, and that's a pair of Sturdies as well. So Geomancer cannot land anything with that Sandstorm. 117. Counterflood takes out the first Squire. There's a Blessing of Nature for Shell Protect and Re-Raise on 3. That's huge. Summoner getting down and starting a summon now. Time Mage moving up. Setting up what looks to be another Haste 2. Stasis Sword 204 on the Summoner. 3 hastes. The 204 not quite enough to stop the Summoner, but it looks like this is going to be Blood Sword for 80. She will get back up, but her cast has been stopped. Tree moves up and Leaf dances. 140 to near fatal that Squire. Nameless missing all 3. Spell being charged. Looks like it's going to take out that... Nope. Geomancy does it. Stop hitting nothing. Re-raise finishes. Summoner starting off what looks to be a Moogle. And one of the Squires retreating. Nameless haste for the Singer. Moogle goes off to heal up the meta, and it looks like they're in a commanding lead. There goes, once again, Geomancy for both. Kills one, near fatal the other. Gets Regenerator, but that's probably not enough. Just a Nameless for Shell. And there's the Leaf Dance to end it. Meta takes game 1. Small 8 for the next. That is the wrong save state. I'm not sure how I managed that, but okay. Anyways, with the correct teams in the map, we have Kjata on the right and Coppola on the left. Geomancer moving in for a Kami Itachi. Does not proc, however. Squire starting off with a 117, dealing back what it took. And a 180 for the Time Mage, not quite bringing it to near fatal. It's starting off what looks to be a haste 2. That's a stasis sword, but it is guarded. And a 110, 110. 55 of it split back, but that's a good amount of damage there. Summoner starting a big spell. Blessing of Nature for the tree and the Time Mage. It was a rejuve, actually. So both of them back up. There's a quick Shiva coming out. Kills one, 200 on the other. Kame Itachi finishes it off. Hit for 117. Kame Itachi does proc the Don't Act this time. 135 bow shot takes it out. What, wasn't that the meme? Something about the Beatles not being great. Like, I just kind of assumed, because you picked 4 Squires of all things. Fair point. I mean, I did make sure they had a skill set that didn't suck, but... there it is. A convincing win for Coppola, 2-0. One moment while I draw in a second commentator. Be right back. You got the screen?
Yeah.
Might need to level the mic down just a little.
Oh, am I too loud?
Louder than... yeah, you should be fine. Unless the chat says otherwise, but...
okay, well, I'll just leave it like this for now.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Next match is Sardek 2 versus Love Colored Magic 4. Kjata joining on comms.
Hello.
Return of Backyard Barbecue versus I Drink Tea Like a Girly Girl Toho.
Jesus Christ, that's quite the name.
I think she just wanted me to say that out loud.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. For people new this month, I made a comment a couple of months ago that apparently people are realizing they can make me say anything out loud, and occasionally my people make me do that, so... Yeah, your team name was like 200 syllables. I'm not doing that.
Was it longer than last month? I didn't see his one this month.
It was so long, Windows told me it would not fit in the file structure that I needed to shorten its name. Because it was so long that, like, users Sardek desktop tournament file signups made it too many characters to go out. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was insane. But anyways, for the backyard barbecue, we have Hamurai the Samurai with a Murasame, of course, the sword skills, dragon spirit, and attack up. I've been running him for 3 months and he's been doing well, so we'll see. Smokey the Chemist with a main gauche and weapon guard for its 40% plus abandon. So very difficult to hit alongside an elf mantle with steel and item. Grill the Red Dragon and Propane the Grenade. On the other side, for I Drink Tea, we have Yui the Monk with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. Equip Armor giving it that Genji helmet for status protection. Zephyr the Oracle with White Magic, Weapon Guard, and Defense Up. So a very defensive Oracle there, but not short charge on the White Magic, so that's going to be interesting.
It'll probably be fine.
I don't actually know how to pronounce that because these are usually Japanese names and there is no CI syllable Cheaton? I don't know. Anyways, with Equip Sword for a Defender for the Always Defend, and Sword Skills on a Thief with 10 speed and all that. It should be pretty good, actually. And then we have Midori the Geomancer with a left-handed Nagrarok, Counterflood Elemental, Abandon on this one with 45% shield evasion. This one's also going to be really hard to hit physically, and a 10% incidental magic protection as well. So let's see how these two do.
Well, it had 40 from its mantle, too, for magic.
Ooh, I missed that. Large map 74 starts us off. Abandon on both sides of this team. Or both sides of this match.
Well, Squire will be, or the Thief will be good then.
Looks like Barbecue is on the left and Tea is on the right. Looks like a haste coming out of that monk, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that the people are going to walk away from.
150 lightning stab right out of the gate with a health ivy to follow it up for 105. So much for abandon. That chemist just went down like a sack of bricks.
Yeah, concentrate and Geomancy beats abandon.
Brutal start.
So Hamurai doesn't revive, right?
Does not. It is draw out and sword magic, so it is permanently 3-on-4. 150 and 75 from that lightning stab. Is lightning stab the one that can't miss?
No, but he's a thief.
And Hamurai is charmed. Although, that's a disastrous triple flame. But it does trigger the HP restore on the monk. Fig, no, your match is up next. Don't act for the dragon. And a stasis sword on the teammate.
Yeah, this is going poorly for the barbecue.
I did not expect to see a thief with equip sword for sword skills. That's pretty good. I like it.
I do like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is the reason we run this as a tournament, is so I can see things like this and be surprised and just... I don't know, it's fun. But yeah, so full life coming off on the thief, who is back up. Hammer Eye with 136. Critical quick for the grenade. Another triple flame. But HP restore negates all of it. Cure finishes off the grenade with all of 30 damage.
And now we wait for the charm to wear off. Or not. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go.
Thief eats the mana. Useful for itself, so it can keep its sword skills going. Surrounding the samurai, there's a secret fist, but it misses. Samurai just doing his thing, just kind of waiting around. Hell Ivy looks like its charm was about to wear off. There's a lightning stab, 150, and a confused 2. Unfortunately lands. But the Wave Fist takes him out. Doesn't matter. Love Colored Magic takes game 1.
I think that the small map will be better for the barbecue team.
You know, I don't know. That Thief plus Geomancer rendering my Chemist's Distraction a corpse early on. I don't think Small's going to make that any better.
I mean, your samurai will be able to just start killing right away, so you won't just be on the back foot right out the gate.
Although, unfortunately, one of the larger small maps classifies as small because of the way it funnels everyone into the ship. Sure enough, there's the lightning stab and there's the Geomancer.
Oh, and she blocked. No stabbing for the samurai.
Triple flame here. Does not land. Not a great start for me, as expected. Although Night Sword coming out here, 273, near fatal for the Geomancer. And the dragon's going to finish her off with Fire Breath. So at least a little better than last time. Revive stands her back up immediately, and Oracle moving up to start Confused 2, it looks like. There's a Stasis Sword. 150 does not proc. Steelheart misses the grenade. Does the Confused 2 land? Yes, it does. Triple Flame onto the ship. Does get the monk, and no HP restore this time. Chakra and retreat. A double hit against the dragon, but does proc the re-raise. Tail Swing finishes off the Geomancer. She's in a bad place this time. Thief comes in with a lightning stab for both. Near fatal for both of them. Followed up immediately with a confused 2, hitting the dragon. Haste for the monk and the thief. This grenade really needs to make something happen here. 1 miss, 2 miss. Kills the thief. Thief comes back up with revive, but it loses its haste. Stasis Sword to kill a teammate, which revives with re-raise. And Fire Breath is guarded on the Oracle. Thief with just a swing killing the dragon and a full life for the Geomancer. Looks like that's going to be all she wrote for Backyard Barbecue. Samurai goes down and just a grenade, probably not good enough. Miss. Kill. With the hastes coming out from Love Colored Magic's team, as well as the plethora of revivals at their hands, it's highly unlikely that this is going to go in the grenade's favor. Especially locked out where it can't reach most people. Although it does finish off the monk. So a carve model, no proc. Revive being channeled on the monk. And the thief just kind of stays out of there so as to not expose the team to a large-scale multi-hit. Full life comes out. If the monk moves before the grenade, it'll be able to get out of that one-panel kill zone. Sure does. Thief just kind of quietly staying in the back. Nice insurance there, I guess. Grenade moves up and goes for another big hit, but only 1 on the monk. 2 on the monk takes it down. But one of these petrifies is going to land eventually. Oracle with the full life once more. Miss. Miss. Can't hit him every time. Geomancer once more with a Steel Heart this time, not a carve model. That's going to buy a lot of time. Whole team's going to be up and ready and fully buffed up. Thief moves forward and just goes for the Stasis Sword to near fatal the grenade. Kame-Itachi gutsed with a critical quick. The Geomancer gets the heck out of there, afraid of the big hit. Monk goes down, but the second hit doesn't take out another. And the retreating Oracle with the full life renders it all irrelevant once more. And there's the lightning stab to finish it off, but another guts critical quick. HP restore, no benefit at all. Haste coming through here. Moving back to force the grenade into range. More hastes coming out. Oracle moves up, charging a cure for the last hit, and there it is.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Convincing win for Love Colored Magic, 2-0. Yeah, it's fine. Next up, we have Fig 1 versus Break 1. It's Time versus Drop of Red. This team from Fig is one I've been talking up a lot in the channel. It's one I think is going to do brutally well. We'll
Is
see.
this just like an update of last month?
We'll see if my prediction is better than my team's this month. Time for my victory. I think it just might be Fig. Time the Ninja with double Sasuke Knife, Dragon Spirit, item and throw item, 13 speed. This ninja with a short edge and a Morning Star with attack up and weapon guard. The 40% weapon guard short edge is really good defense, and the attack up for that Morning Star means that even if the short edge misses, that's a lot of damage. Spellblade with Elemental Counterflood and Magic Attack Up. And Oracle with White Magic, Auto Potion Short Charge, and Faith Rod with Rubber Shoes to negate the disadvantage, but not fully absorb it. Let's see how that does versus... Which one was this? Drop of Red. Breaks standard Fire Absorb team. We have Digi-Destiny the Summoner, or Destin, I guess, with Summon Magic, Time Magic, Catch, and Short Charge. Earth Close to absorb Earth on this one. Zion the Red Dragon, Lennox the Explosive, this one with Flame Spin, and Robin the Knight with an E2, so actually not the full fire team like they historically have been. This one with Sicken, Punch Art, HP Restore, and Genji Helmet, Reflect Mail, and E2 as strong defensive options. So pretty durable team with the exception of the Summoner, although she at least has Catch to deal with these two ninjas.
And she absorbs elements.
Yep.
Which might be relevant.
Large 55 to start.
This is the map where all the elemental is fire damage, right? Because it's all demon fire or lava ball or something like that.
I think they are both fire, yes.
Okay.
Angry Ninja takes a Blast Star Punch, and there goes her hat. Flame Attack on the Ninja takes her out in one shot.
Big doesn't have lava ball in his Geomancer.
He never does.
Bro, take the whole skill set.
Shuriken for 228 mid-charge, not caught. Takes the Summoner out. And Anger Ninja is back at full and moving in on the... Oh, critical makes the second hit miss. That's huge. Hell Ivy, though. There is a Hell Ivy spot. You can see those vines there.
Wow, I did not know that. Played this game a ton, and I didn't know there was Hell Ivy on this map.
Flame Attack for good compatibility, enough for that ninja. Counterflood finishes off the dragon. Full life once more.
Yeah, this game is gross.
110 and 180. Note that is on defense up plus, so that would have been 220 and 360 for a total
Jesus
of
Christ.
580 on the swing. Yeah,
Bring
that.
your Hamitos, people.
Yeah, bring your Hamitos, they matter. 48 for our small map. Fig making it through that fire-heavy geomancy with not a whole lot of trouble.
Man, I would love if this map had different starting locations. It's such a waste of this map to have it be so close together.
We are kind of short on large maps. I might just edit that moving forward. It's one of the maps I do have my eyes on, especially because of the way it spin loads at the front, and just like you see this whole map and nothing from the enemy teams. Like,
Yeah, and it's cool. It'd be cool if like you started on opposite sides and you had a whole like alleyway in between, or even just like going down the alley. But like it's just a cool map that is just unexciting the way it currently is.
well, maps are kind of on the to-do list, so we'll see how that ends up rolling out as I learn that. Although,
How hard is it to edit the starting locations?
I don't know. I'll have an answer for you once I look
Okay.
into it. I've been really busy working on the thing that's going to give me access to adding new jobs. Flame spin. Power source on the ninja, though. We saw what she can do to that grenade last round. But a petrify coming through might finish it first. Sure does.
100% petrify.
Yeah, they had good compatibility. That's why she was getting one shot. Between faith and good compatibility, yeah. Because these two teams were on the same triangle. So Fig takes that 2-0. Not even a little bit of difficulty for Fig. That team is terrifying.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, remember how I said ninjas were probably still too good?
Well, yeah, I built a team with 4 ninjas. It's the only game I won this in round 1. I lost with all my other teams.
Anyways, coming up, Hero 1 versus Soul 3, Quadruple H versus Conga Line. Heroes, 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 heroes. We're going to have a 5H next time, aren't we? So, for the new people around, Heroes' winning team in December was called Heroes Heroes. So when I was announcing it, I referred to it as Heroes, Heroes, Heroes. So then the next month, there was, of course, a Heroes, 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 and it just keeps growing. It never ends. So for Quad H, we have Mr. Zoom the Chemist with a book, Earth Clothes, Steel, and Equip Shield. Mrs. Zoom the Ninja with Basic Skill, MP Switch, and Guts. Very durable for a ninja. Gonna be able to take it quite a few hits, actually. Hero in the Spellblade with Elemental, Counterflood, and Overflow. And Hero the Geomancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. 19 PA Martial Artist with 287 hit points. It's going to be a lot of damage, but notoriously weak to status. So, on the other side, for Conga Line, we have Butterknife the Ninja with an Angel Ring, Attack Up, and Dragon Spirit. Ups the Archer with Ultimus Bow, Throw Item, and Item, as well as Critical Quick. Struttin' the Ochu with Goo, that's the Full Dispel, I believe. And Rook the Time Mage with White Magic
Is that Lick
Counterflood.
just going?
And equip armor. What is goo? I think it'll tell me. Oh, it's the don't act one. And Rook the Time Mage with White Magic, Counterflood, and Equip Armor. For the Linen Cuirass, what does that one do?
Minus PA plus MP.
Ah,
I
so
think.
so just
That's my
a
guess.
yeah, it's the huge MP one. All right, we go to large map 87 for this one. Yeah, Time Mages do not have a lot of PA before you start taking it away from them. Unfortunate map selection for the Ochu. Gonna have a bit of a funneling difficulty at that leap over the river. We have...
Water?
Yes.
Okay.
Quadruple H in purple and conga line in green. You know, Fig, last time I said that, some things happened, so we're going to refrain from that.
Yeah, I think choke points are good for Morbos.
Although that one rock being as tall as it is, I don't think it actually lands. Just because of the height. Miss with the shuriken, and the archer gets in place. Does not miss, but the MP switch takes care of it. Book for 120. Morble is in near fatal already. Regenerator brings it out. Shuriken mid-charge, near fatal for the Time Mage with the re-raise on the Morble. Just a bunch of hopping around. There's a 220 in the back. That'll do it for that Time Mage. Or not Time Mage, whatever that... It's behind a tree.
I think that was a ninja.
Carve Model petrifies the Time Mage. Chemist Phoenix down for still behind a tree unit.
Yeah, it's a ninja.
Yeah, female ninja, I see it. Saw the portrait on the swing. Ups with a soft for the Time Mage, although she's still near fatal. Tentacle for poison, 108 plus poison on the Chemist. Flash heal for the Time Mage, brings her back up. Chemist with a Phoenix down for the Ninja. Spellblade goes first with a Water Ball for the Ninja. 120 but no proc. And there's Defy Pain, the Ninja is back in it. Butter Knife in the backfield. Shuriken near fatal for the thief, or the Chemist, with a Dragon Spirit. And the Archer finishes it off. Quick for the Archer, misses unfortunately. Re-raise and Power Source means the Chemist is still in it.
Yeah, I like Dragon Spirit Chemist.
180, Dragon Spirit on the Ninja. Morble once again with a poison attack, but this time it is guarded. Ninja on Ninja Violence. There goes Heroes Ninja. The Archer finishing off the... Oh, did not finish off the Chemist, actually. She just depth 2? So I thought he was, like, kneeling down.
Nah, he's that too.
Ah, okay. Charging up a spell with the Time Mage. Chemist back up and with a Phoenix down for the Ninja. Protect coming out.
That Geo with the Puncher hasn't done anything. This goddamn ninja keeps running away from him and he can't catch up.
Run away! There goes a Poison Tentacle for 108, but it's gutsed.
Oh.
Defy pain, although there is still poison. 99% haste being charged on the archer. Chemist tops itself off. Spellblade with a water ball on the archer, and that's a very fast frog. Finally 140 from the Geomancer. Triggers a regenerator, and the ninja jumps over, and 220s are in the back.
It was probably back compat of that Geoda Morble. It was a low attack.
Shuriken takes out the other ninja.
But he's still Dragon Spirit, so, or Re-Raise, so.
Ochu takes out the Geomancer. Time Mage charging what looks to be an Asuna. Ninja back up, and that's a Defy Pain. Yeah, Dragon Spirit with Defy Pain. A well-known, good combination. There's Regenerator for the Morble. No, it was only a cure. Well, that's brutal.
That's not what you want to be doing.
Water Ball, but no second frog here. Chakra for 140 to bring him out of near fatal. Only 120 on the Ochu. That sure looks like bad compatibility. There's a cure on both. Steelheart, the Morble is charmed. Magic Shuriken misses.
So Soul says he doesn't think his Time Mage has,
There's a
Asuna, but I just
Petrify.
guessed, and she does.
I wonder if she's just out of mana and only has enough for basic cures. No, she's got plenty of mana, and looks like she is finally canceling Frog now. Power source for the ninja over there. Shuriken takes out the charmed Ochu. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. There's a power source. Yeah.
Oh, you can just life to cure Frog.
I thought it would miss, but you know what? I don't even care.
I don't either. Like, that's fine.
I'll probably make it so that the revival items miss if the opponent or if the target doesn't have dead, but yeah, whatever. These things happen.
Us wanting that dead Frog sprite has caused so many problems.
Look, I mean, people love that dead frog sprite, okay?
I think I was the one like saying we needed it the most because I love the dead Frog, but just been a lot of trouble with it.
Well, we're in beta for a reason. It's allowed. These teams pretty evenly matched. Like, both sides having a real hard time breaking through the other team.
Yeah, that charm Petrify the Ninja is huge.
Yeah, that was the moment that did it. There's a Hell Ivy there. But yeah, those two are going to have too hard of a time getting to their teammates to help them. There's a Wave Fist, one-shots the archer.
Holy shit, that is a huge Wave Fist.
Yeah, the difference between bad compatibility and good compatibility. And the Shuriken finishes it off with a mid-charge. Hero takes game one. Whoops. We'll go now to small map 83. Speaking of choke points for Morbles to do their things, let's talk about the bridge in Zyrkyle Falls.
Oh, jeez. Plus, Earth Slash is good when it just hits, multiple enemies.
Ninja getting right in there. An MP switch to keep herself up. That'll probably be a revive there, yup. Spellblade moving in with a Kami Itachi to take it right back down. There's the bad breath, though. Blocking the rest of the team from advancing. Earth Slash for 210. The Chemist has decided the waterfall is the way across. Dragon Spirit for the Chemist. There's another revival coming out. But that ninja is petrified in the worst possible place for Saul.
Yeah, that Morball's not getting anywhere.
The Archer, on the other hand, is going to have very little trouble raining some fire down. Oh, well, I guess that works.
God, that was a terrible advance on that Spellblade's part.
Sleep and Oil. Wave Fist for Near Fatal triggers the Regenerator. And the Monk gets back up and power sources himself. Ninja in the backfield, probably going to be a little bit of trouble for Hero's team there.
Yeah, Hero's team is aggressively punting this away right now. Like, they started off so good, and then...
There's a Protect, of all things. Magic Shuriken, guarded, counter flood, no don't act proc there. That 110 finishes off the Spellblade, though. Protect for the ninja.
Yeah, and I think the Geo's all by himself from here on out.
I mean, it's a lot of damage, but also a lot of enemy team, so looks like we're going to be going to a Game 3. 73% slow being charged. 220. Big hits from the ninja. Slow does not land, but doesn't look like it needs to. Weapon guard prevents that swing. 140 chakra. Guarded the first one. Another slow. But sometimes it's just bad breath time. Petrified Frog, that does it. We are, in fact, going to a Game 3. Medium map 75 for the decider. At our infamous Why is the game crashing volcano location. We had a bunch of crashes on this map one month, and we couldn't figure out why. We thought it was just the map, so we would load a different map. And we stopped doing matches on this map, but eventually we found out it was the purple palette crystals, not the map.
Flow's pretty good here.
Shuriken for the Time Mage, Counter Flood, 33 Lava Ball. That's not a lot of lava. But 180 sure is. Being able to use Lava Ball because of float, pretty nice. 120 on the Morble. One miss from the ninja. That's going to hurt because now you're in range of the other ninja.
Yeah, that miss was huge.
Flash heal for the Time Mage plus a retreat. Going for a Shuriken instead. Goo misses the Chemist, who re-raises himself in response. 210 Wave Fist, that'll do it. Ninja's back up in Defying Pain, though. .110, the other 110 from the Archer does finish off the Ninja. Phoenix down for the Ninja, and everyone back up once more. Haste on a Ninja is a pretty big deal, so that's pretty nice for Saul. But the Yagyu Darkness misses and the Defy Pain goes through. Ninja is fully healthy once more. Archer taking the long shot at her, but that puts him right in the middle of the rest of the team. Steelheart fails to stop the cast. And a Goo Don't Act plus Poison does land on the Spellblade. But that's a huge Spin Fist. Double kill and a bunch of damage on the Ninja. Shuriken takes out the Ninja. Chemist barely holds on. Power sources itself back up. Just barely outside of range for the Ninja to kill again. And there's the haste running out. Geomancer with Earth Slash takes the Ninja out, who stands back up and defies pain. Spellblade just running away with that Don't Act. Don't Act has worn off. Shuriken takes her out, though. Chemist back attack on the Ninja for 120, and notably does not trigger the re-raise. So this Geomancer will get to finish him off. Kills him but misses the heal on the Chemist. But now it is just the Morble versus the two of them. 3 of them thanks to the Phoenix down. Looks like Hero managed to stabilize it.
I mean, a Morble can get some really gross bad breath and just, like, you know, win you the match, so...
And he's going to have 2 shots at it. But that Spellblade is running away thanks to the near fatal. The Morble probably won't be able to reach her in time.
Well, congratulations, Hero. You get to go against the Big's Gross team next round.
One last shot for the Morble. Earth Slash to heal the teammate, though. You know, just for value. Speaking of, parting shot with just a poison.
That's just this whole thing.
And there it is. Hero takes the match 2-1. Up next, we have Jumza versus Korremar 2. Or Jumza, I don't know. Heavy Metals versus Scales of Justice. For heavy metals, we have plutonium, uranium, radium, and radon. Sacred with Berserk and Mimic Titan. Uranium the Geomancer with item, equip armor, and dragon spirit. I don't remember what Green Beret does. Is that the hat earth clothes? Either way.
I don't know.
Radium
Let
the
me
Monk
check.
with
Yeah, keep going.
Radium the Monk with also 356, very durable for a Geomancer thanks to that diamond armor. Radium the Monk with HP restore and attack up. This monk is going to do a lot of damage. And Radon the Wizard, 19 whole MA, but no faith notably. Black magic, summon magic, counter magic, and magic attack up. On the other side, for Scales of Justice, we have Kinsey the Lancer, punch art, martial arts. So just one punch from this one, but a much harder punch, and an E2 for the defensives. Schmidt the Archer with a Perseus bow and overflow going for those huge Perseus procs, along with counter and item. Bristol the Squire with Lava Bolt, HP Restore, and Abandon. Abandon alongside a small mantle to strengthen the Lava Bolt, Genji Shield for the shield evade. And yeah, that should be it for that one. And
I
Beck
like that
the
Squire.
Aribo with Please Eat. We go to large, 71 to kick it off. Stretch. We have Scales of Justice on the right and Heavy Metals on the left. Please Eat misses the Squire to start off. Whole team pretty fast comparatively, it looks like, getting 4 of the first 5 moves. Although that plays against them with this Geomancy coming out. PA save on the Lancer. So she's going to get bigger and bigger. And she has martial arts and is barehanded. 180 takes out the Wizard. There's another Please Eat attempt. 78. This one does land. Mimic Titan. 132 with another PA save going off. So Lancer is now at 15. 168 Wave Fist. Revive for the Wizard does land. He goes for a big offensive spell before retreating and healing with the, well, mid-charged though.
It was also only 24 to hit, so...
Quicksand healing the monk teammate. And the piggy just kind of trying to get somewhere. 180 does trigger the Dragon Spirit on the Geomancer. Mimic Titan 175 on the pig. Lancer with a 168 Wave Fist. Monk goes for a revive on the Wizard. But the Archer's not going to have any of that. Piggy giving the Lancer some food, and she takes it. She is fully charged up. Quicksand on the Squire doesn't do a whole lot. And he finishes her off with the Lava Bolt. Archer gets the proc on the Monk, but the Monk dodges it.
Lucky dodge.
Another Mimic Titan. 175 on the pig. Pig going for a straight dash here, 187. Counter misses. Wave Fist for near fatal. And the monk goes down. Archer finishes it
The
off.
commanding win there from
Korremar.
yeah.
Game 1 goes to Korremar. And just to check it out, it is in fact fly. We go to small map 21.
Maybe the wizard will get a cast off this time.
Please eat misses the squire once more. Sure doesn't.
No casting.
That was just brutal. Mimic Titan heals the monk and hurts the squire. Wave Fist guarded. Geomancer with an axe bonk finishes off the squire. Pleasey does land on the Lancer, though. 144 punch. Not a whole lot yet because she hasn't gotten her PA saves in yet. Squire's revived and defies pain and runs out.
I really like that squire. I really like the way he's built.
Another Mimic Titan to heal the Geomancer, and that's the first PA save on the Lancer. Revive for the Wizard. Geomancer moving in with a Kami Itachi. No procs. Wizard starting a spell and running off, but is he far enough? Sure is. Gets that explosion off. 196. Wave Fist puts her down. Pig trying once again to please eat the squire, but the squire is having none of it once more.
Squire's so uncooperative.
180 on the monk. Mimic Titan to heal it and harm the squire. Takes the squire out and full heals the monk. Monk goes for the revive on the wizard again, but Lancer goes for the spin fist for all three. Monk guards, but the wizard is back down. The archer, on the other hand, more than happy to eat. Another Kami Itachi. Once again, no proc. Power source to heal the piggy. Mimic Titan. 87. Another PA save.
Not enough damage to give her more PA.
Another spin fist. She is just getting bigger and bigger. Nose breath misses the Geomancer. Was that a dragon spirit?
Yeah. The Lancer's just like casually soloing those three.
Kami Itachi once again fails to proc. That one does work though, after 2 dodges. And the Geomancer's charmed, and that's probably gonna be it.
Does that archer have overflow?
Yes.
Okay.
Squire's back up and does 180 to the Sacred. And the archer finishes it off, and now it is just the Geomancer versus 4.
Now we wait.
Yep. Squire remaining uncooperative. That is 0 for 3. Poison knocks out the charm.
Thank God.
The proc misses once more.
Is that proc inaccurate? I've never actually looked at it too closely.
No, it's pretty accurate. It's...
Okay, so that was just bad luck?
Yep.
Okay.
Korremar takes it 2-0.
And I do have to bail, so... That's it for me for commentating today.
Thanks, Kjata, for joining in. Let me close this out. Alright, we're going to Cross 1 versus Simmon 2. Steamroll Strat versus Sinchi. For Steamroll Strat, we have I'm Coming For Ya. Ninja with Assassin Dagger and a Running Knife. With the Holy Miter to start Faith with Elemental and Overflow and Catch. That's sure a unit. Double Dragon Whisper Ninja with Hamido and Equip Spear. I don't know, Ludo. Ask Cross. Black Chocobo and a Pisco Demon with Energy Blast. On the other side, for Simmon, we have Takik the Time Mage with Sing, Counter Throw, and Short Charge. McKay the Mime, Saye the Mime, and Lakay the Mime. I probably mispronounced every single one of those, but here we are with a super singing time magic mime. We'll go to large 29 to start. Sinchi on the right, Steamroll on the left. Quick Shuriken for 144, Counter Throwed. And the Time Mage starts singing. Fireball for 90, near fatal. Time Blast for the Chocobo. And it's a battle song. Aha! I see, I see. So we're making some mime punch bots, are we? That's a lot of PA. And the bard goes down. Let's see how these punch bots do. 171 misses. Fireball misses. Hamido. Oh no, 3 punch bots versus a Hamido ninja. There's a Shuriken and 1 mime is down. Chocoball for 171. 271 shots that ninja in quick order. There's a 189 on that Chocobo as well. Crit for 110, can't push him back against the wall, and then 70 finishes it. Last mime at taken 171, goes down, and game 1 goes to Steamroll. We'll go to small 70 next. This is another one that I really want to change the starting location on. It's like, there's so much map here, and you just all start, like, right up in each other's faces. Ninja countered right out of the gate. But the Bard goes down before he even gets a shot to sing. Ninja Revenge killed, but these Bards are not buffed up. I mean, that's not really the case, Ludo. Like, yeah, I can't start one on the back of the temple and one by the pillars, but I could line them up on the sides. I mean, I guess if we're doing map edits, I can just add the downward stairs on the other side as well. Dragon Whisker Mime makes quick work, or Dragon Whisker Ninja makes quick work of the mimes. That's 2-0 cross. And now we move down into the losers bracket now that we have finished the first round of winners. Or just the first round in general. We have Spring 3 versus Vana Krisum. Poke Trainer Brad wants to battle versus Born Ready. For Poke Trainer Brad, we have Spot and Rex the Behemoths, Alphabets the Mind Flare with Mind Control, and Poke Trainer Brad the Monk with Equip Armor, Sing, and Regenerator. For Born Ready, we have Duncan Idaho the Lancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, Auto Potion, and an E2. Also an Enkai Armlet immune to the charm from that Mind Flare. Medusa the Oracle with Faith Rod, Rubber Costume to cancel out the weakness, and Magic Gauntlet with White Magic, Short Charge, and Catch. Supportive Oracle. Presumably named Medusa, also, I'm guessing, has Petrify. Loki the Mediator with a Genji Gauntlet for that's Stop, Petrify, and what's the third one? Oh, either way, talk skill, item, throw item. Yeah, it's probably Frog. So this is just a regular old Mediator with an Assassin Dagger for speed and Secret Clothes for speed. Gonna run around using talk and its items. And Arrows the Archer, nice pun on the name, with Cupid Bow and Overflow, throwing charms around himself. We'll go now to large 59 to start it off. Poke Trainer Brad on the bottom and Born Ready on the top. Everybody just starting off moving into position. This is a very choke pointy map, and usually ends up kind of log jammed up on the top floor. We'll see which team better takes advantage of that map property. Sure enough, the log jam beginning. Archer gets the start. MP swapped. Giga Flare for 2. 117. Last song. Quick on 3. We're going to have another Giga Flare. Takes out the Archer. And the Mind Flare finishes off the Mediator as well. That was a really good last song. Lancer moves up. Wave Fist for 136 on the Mind Flare. That's going to be what looks like a full life on the Mediator. Giga Flare coming to interrupt. Does 189. And full life is out. Mediator immediately going and Phoenix downing the Archer and backing, or no, not backing off, moving in front of the Lancer. Giga Flare for just the Mediator. Mind Flare backing off and using Aqualung to finish him off. Poketrainer Brad switching songs. Lancer moves forward and revives the Mediator once more. Defy Pain from the Archer, and he'll be backing off. Oracle moving forward with doesn't matter, gonna die to Giga Flare. It's a double kill. Stab up on the Lancer. Another last song. Another 3 quicks. Aqualung on the Lancer, just 105. Another last song being started. Just going for the revive again. Archer with Defy Pain and back off. And a Phoenix down for the Oracle. Last song going off again. Only a quick on the Mind Flare this time. But still enough to get the Mediator. Oracle going for a rejuve. And lands it. Giga Flare coming in. 153-ish. Second one coming in. Takes out the Oracle. Archer can't get in range to do anything. There's a revive for the Mediator, but we know how this is going to go. Quick on the back Behemoth. Does that get in range? Yes, it does. The Oracle goes down. Mind Flare moving in, taking out the the Mediator once more. Archer going for a shot and lands the charm this time. Behemoth immediately going stab up on his teammate. Revive for the Mediator, and Phoenix down for the Oracle. Who does last song hit? Whole team. So this is going to be a big Giga Flare here. Oracle down. Behemoth moves in and stabs up his teammate once more. Near fatal on that Behemoth. This Aqualung will finish off the Archer. Poke Trainer Brad once more on the last song. Another revival for the Archer. Mediator, another revival on the Oracle. Sandbagging on this team just slightly too much for the other team, it looks like. Aqualung takes out the Archer. Poke Trainer Brad continues to sing. That's going to take out the Oracle once more. Duncan in near fatal. Nope, that's an auto potion. And the Giga Flare will finish its own teammate off. Last song, Quicks only the Mind Flare. Is it enough? Does not finish off Duncan. Mediator with a Phoenix down. And Lancer with an Earth Slash to heal both his teammates. And put Barrier up on the Mediator. And Dragon Spirit on the Archer. That's huge. 108, Charm lands once more. And that punch heals with the auto potion. That's huge. Stab up on the Mind Flare. Counter Flood does not petrify, but that's a good chunk of damage. Aqualung does not finish off the Archer. And a Phoenix down for the Oracle, and it looks like Born Ready is turning this one around. 90 on the Squid. And a Wave Fist finishes off the Behemoth. Monk Punch healing the Lancer once more. Big rejuve on the whole team, and it looks like, in fact, Born Together has managed to string it together thanks to the charm off that Cupid bow. Earth Slash to heal the teammate. All the Monk can do is punch. Now he's confused. Power source for the Oracle. Monk starts singing. It's an Angel Song. Angel Song actually probably pretty good with Behemoths. Refreshing their MP switch. Chakras himself. And they're not going for any petrifies or death sentences here. Just waiting out the confusion. Stigma Magic knocks it off, so... but just in time for his third teammate to crystallize. Earth Slash for 136. There's one crystal. Going for Confuse once more. The arrow misses. That's going to be a mid-charge. And potentially a team Confuse. All three confused. I have no idea what that ends up doing. Whoop. Punch ends that confusion. Refute misses. Stigma Magic knocks off that confusion. Only one left confused is the enemy Monk. Two Chakras himself. Why would you do this, Oracle? What? Why? Once more, Chakrad. Angel Song. Just a whole lot of nothing happening. That Monk's punches aren't going to get it done, though. Can one of you, like, please petrify or death sentence or anything that's not confused too? That'd be, like, super nice. Thanks. Chakra healing the guy he punched last turn. Is immune to petrify, but is not immune to death sentence. Confusion once more, but there it is, the bow shot in the back. Vana Krisum takes game 1. We'll go to small 94 next. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Arrows. Quarters still pretty cramped in this map. MP switch, no charm. There's an Aqualung, and we'll probably see a Giga Flare to finish him off right after. Yup. Auto Potion heals up most of the Lancer damage. A full life coming out immediately. Archer goes down, Lancer heals most of it back up. We've seen this loop a couple of times. Mediator Phoenix downs the Archer. Archer defies pain. And last song for the full team. So there go the Archer and the Mediator, and maybe also the Oracle this time. Brutal. Time Blast for one Behemoth. Starting another last song. There's a revive for the Mediator. But last song immediately goes off, and that's a 3-way quick. That's going to make quick work of that Mediator. Auto Potion for the Lancer once more. And a Time Blast for the other behemoth. They are both hasty. But once again, Auto Potion erasing most of the damage. Still very healthy. But we have another last song, and that's another double quick. Getting the extra bonus PA from that one. But that one is guarded. Once again, a revival for the Mediator, but the last song coming right after, again quicking both of the behemoths. Simply brutal. Stab up on the Lancer for 120. No auto potion this time. But there is on that 42, and that means last song just got turned off. It might not matter. That might be enough. Barely misses thanks to the earlier auto potion. And the monk is, or the archer is back up. But that isn't going to be enough. He's going to go right back down. Those hastes really mattering there. And we're going to a game 3. Map 45. I feel like if this is closer to a large map, it'll favor Vana, and this is closer to a large map. Smaller map, probably, once again, better for Poketrainer Brad. So if the archer manages to get up on a perch and start raining down charms, that's a big deal. And this Lancer being out in front. Alright, we have a haste on one behemoth, and the last song begins. Gets a Giga Flare out on that Lancer. But only single target, and auto potion negates almost all of it. Once again, Giga Flare for 115 into a potential 90. Yep, only 25 damage. Archer electing not to get up on the posts, though, so it can't reach. There's the double quick again. Archer is probably dead. Those Giga Flares are hitting 4. That's rough. Poor placement looks to be Vana's demise. AI just not prepared to deal with those last song quicks. Oh, a behemoth is charmed. Giga Flare takes out the archer, but we saw what happens if one of those charms lands. There's a Giga Flare on its teammates. Last song being charged again. Haste wears off on the other behemoth, and the archer being revived once more. Temporal Strike for 321 on the monk. Last song only hitting the squid. Squid only able to Aqualung the Lancer, who auto potions most of it away. Monk once again heals the Lancer. Giga Flare on the Archer. Takes him out. This Behemoth stab up to near... Nope, does not near fatal. Another revival on the Archer. But the Squid's there to take him out. Last song being charged up once more. It's a life break, but it's guarded. And that 187 stab up near fatals the other Behemoth. Another revive coming out on the Archer. Last song hitting both Behemoths, so this means the Archer goes down. But an auto potion once more negating most of the damage. And that's a Giga Flare taking out the Behemoth. But the Monk does have Revive. Charm wears off. Aqualung on the Lancer, and it isn't... Oh, but he has a Revive and can get the crystal. Monk gets the other crystal and starts his last song up. Nope, Chakra's the low health Behemoth. Behemoth takes out the Archer. Stab up for 149, not auto potioned. And another 105 Aqualung, not auto potioned. That's going to be enormous. Wavefish Fist finishes off a Behemoth, but that's not going to be enough. That Lancer is not going to survive another hit. Time Blast on the Behemoth, and that Behemoth is going to end it right here. And that is a 2-1 victory for Poke Trainer Brad Wants to Battle. Vana Krisum is eliminated from the tournament. Up next in our elimination match, we have Sol 2 versus Korremar 3. No Need for Faith versus Space Mutiny. For No Need for Faith, we have Finley the Monk with red shoes and 2 swords. This monk has 2 fists and he knows how to use them both. Riley the Geomancer with HP Restore and Attack Up. Basic skill to go with the Elemental. Also red shoes, just very aggressive with that axe. Reese the Chemist with Draw Out, Auto Potion, and Equip Shield. 13 MA to go with that Draw Out. And River the Knight with Battle Skill, Punch Art, Damage Split, and Martial Arts. Only 9 PA to go with this, but we'll see how that goes. On Korremar's side, we have Thick McRunfast, Fridge Large Meat, Bolt Vanderhuge, and Slab Squat Thrust. Monk with Time Magic and Equip Armor and Counter Throw. Basic skill, Hamido and 2 swords. This also is a double punch. Basic skill, damage split, and attack up on this one. And Sing HP Restore and Guts on this one. Let's see how it goes. Going to map 30. Quite a few 4 of the same type in this tournament. It's the first time I think we've seen any of those. Haste 2 coming out. And song starting up, presumably Battle Song. There's a Masamune coming out for a regen and a haste. Battle Song, sure enough, hits 3. And obviously you know that those battle songs really add up on monks. Throwstone for 231 forecasted there, but it misses. 243 punch on the Geomancer. These monks are not messing around. Speed Ruin slows that one, so no more haste there. But he gets Hamido'd. Hamido really good against red shoes. Once again, regen and haste. 208 Axe Whack. We get 2 on that battle song. And Axe is down. Spin Fist 216 on the back, but damage split 108 of it away. That one's going to revive the Geomancer. Battle Song coming out. Just one target. Hastes wear off on the monks. But a second Battle Song, just the one. Chemist goes for a book. Takes out the undead monk. But the Geomancer goes down just as fast. Knight once again for the revive, but the Geomancer had already ticked down to 2. The Singer has decided it's punching time. 248 on the Knight. The other monk gets behind and takes her out the same. Slow wearing off. Phoenix Down brings her back up, but not very healthy. And Berserk Geo stays down. Monk deals with Knight, and it is just 3 monks and a Chemist. Chemist takes, just like that, Space Mutiny takes game 1. Go to small 73 next. Inside the windmill shed. It's a good thing both of those berserkers are melee, because windmill shed is notorious for ruining ranged berserking. Big haste 2 to start it off. An immediate wave fist for 161 on the other monk. And a throwstone for 200, but it is damage split. And now the battle songs begin. Monk goes down under that huge punch barrage. Just double regen defend here. 299 Axe Bonk kills that monk. Looking very different this time around without that setup time. Spin Fist 208 on the Geo. That's not enough, and that battle song... Nope, only near fatal until that monk brings him down. And Berserk Monk just barely out of range. There's a Phoenix down there. Big hit, 208. The 187 there. And he runs out thanks to the near fatal. But the Spin Fist double kills, including the Chemist. That's huge. Undead goes down. Monk charging up a life song and is back in the match. He is way far away from that other monk, so has bought himself at least a little time. But that slow is going to really hurt. On the bright side, though, he'll get off plenty of life songs before his turn. 143. Whoop, that'll be it, though. We go to a game 3. Medium map 66. Haste 2, not great on this map. But the monk is just one move away from being able to get aggressive action off to start. Self-haste coming in on the chemist from the Masamune, that's pretty nice. And Battle Stong is starting up. Geomancer also just short of getting into range. A 143 on the Singer. 208 on the Geo. That's a pretty big hit. Only 2 PAs, though. 161, 161. The Berserk Monk is gone. HP restore triggers on the Monk. That's huge. And the haste, both Berserk targets are down. Wild swing for 175 on both, but both reactions go off. Huge 3 PA there. And the Singer is getting into the fight now with a whack to near fatal the Chemist. Wave Fist to the back for 248, but it's damage split. And Knight goes for the 143. Looks to near fatal the other one. Mega Potion coming out for the Chemist. 180. Haste wearing off. Chakra for it and its friend. And Masamune haste wearing off as well. Wild swing for 216. Auto Potion for 90. But looks like the other monk is in range. Nope, does not have the ranged abilities to use. But the Knight goes down. Mega Potion is not going to be enough when you're surrounded by angry monks. Haste 2 on 2. These monks are going to start surrounding that Chemist, but guarded the first hit. She is locked in a corner now, though. Should not be able to reach her teammates to revive them. That's going to be it. And the book being range 3 means she couldn't even get an attack for her turn. And with teammates crystallizing, that's not a good sign. Near fatal. And once again trapped in the corner. But this time the double puncher finishes it off. Space Mutiny continues on. No Need for Faith is out of the tournament. For our penultimate match, we go to Cross 2 versus Ludo 2. Going Commando versus iCast. For Going Commando, we have Fire the Thief with Singing, Guts, and HP Restore. Fire in the Hole. Geomancer with White Magic, Meatbone Slash, and Equip Gun. Squire with Caution, Abandon, and Lava Bolt. Abandon 45% magic reduction on that buckler and 20% physical. 1 second, my controller just fuzzed out. Reconnecting. And a bomb with Flame Attack, Self-Destruct, and Douse. On the other side, I cast Wonderwall, or Fist, or Mudslide, or Vor. Wonderwall the Chemist with Defense Up, Sing, and Barrier. Fist the Lancer with 2 swords and Punching. And HP Restore and Red Shoes. Double Punching, Angry Lancer. HP Restore only mattering if those red shoes are broken. Mudslide the Lancer with Weapon Guard, Martial Arts, and Punch Art. And Vor the Aribo with Please Eat. Go to large map 50 to start it off. This is, in fact, one of the largest maps. Please eat for the Punch Art Lancer, but he does not. Chemist starting the songs off. And everyone just kind of moving into place. Three on the battle song. Aribo trying to please eat the Angry Lancer. That one not cooperating either. Bad luck for... which team is that? iCast. Bad luck for iCast. Going Commando on the left in green. That's a 216 from that Lava Bolt. 136 on the follow-up. Near fatal, but not quite enough. But the Thief is going to finish it off with a 90. Geomancer with Carve Motto at range. No Petrify proc, though. And 3 on the battle song. Both that Pig and that Lancer benefit a lot from that PA. Wave Fist for 210, but it triggers an HP Restore. Another battle song, once again 2 PA. Those are both extremely dangerous. Pig is charmed. And Anger Lancer is Phoenix downed back, but will fall to the Lava Bolt immediately. Flame Attack for 176. Gusty Wind on both. Near Fatal for the Lancer. Thief takes the Lancer down, and it is just that charmed Pig. Ultimately, not a good map pull for iCast. Maybe the rest will work a little better. Either way, Going Commando takes game 1. $53 for the small map. Wasn't that job punching? Alright, Thief moves in to begin this one. Please eat. This time it does work. 135 book whack on the Thief, and it's punchin' time. There, Ludo, you have officially done it. This tournament, that Lancer has punched. There's an Earth Slash. Guarded from the Thief, but obviously missing the floating teammate and damaging the Squire. Not a whole lot that bomb could do. There's a cure for the teammates. And the thief begins to sing. But these Lancers are about to do some big damage. Please Eat does land on the Chemist. Much different from last round. Double 99s on the bomb. And the book finishes it off before it can self-destruct. Going commando with the Mega Heal running away. But there's not a whole lot of places to go in this map. Carve model lands no petrifies. And Nameless doing not a whole lot of favors. That thief appears to have gutsed, but did not get the HP restore. Uribo with Please Eat once more, and it lands on the entire team this time in sharp relief to what happened last round. 216 Wave Fist is guarded. Just a shell for the thief. The Chemist starts singing. Just a small 96 shot on the pig. And there goes the thief. Full 4 on the battle song. HP restore on the pig. This is basically the opposite of the luck of last map. Double PA boosts on the Lancers. .216 on the Berserker. But once again, a 4-piece battle song. And ouch, one punch is enough for that Squire. Piggy going, but not quite the range to mid-charge. But that Knight, that Lancer does, and that's a 330 Wave Fist. And we're going to a game 3. Medium 26 for the decider. Very pinched corridors, but a long way before they meet up. Let's see how it impacts these two teams. Please Eat lands the first time this time. And the singing begins on both sides. Another big 4 PA battle song. The way monk abilities stack, this is huge for Ludo's team. And this time everyone but the pig. And that thief is going to go down fast. Squire for the revive. There's a douse. And that's going to be an Earth up. Wave Fist. He's not the one with Earth Slash. That battle song hitting no one, though. Oof. Huge hits in the back for that Geo. Please Eat lands on the Chemist as well. This is looking to be Ludo's match. Power Source for the bomb, 90 damage. Flame Attack hits for 176. 109 Wave Fist, that's a Guts proc. Berserker having none of that, though. We have what looks to be a full life being charged in. Please, he does land on that. Pig been doing much better this time than game one. No, just a regular life. But Wave Fist's going to take her right back down. Nope, guarded. And she brings up the Thief just before it crystallizes. Chemist misses her as well. But Punchy is not. 247 straight dash, making real good use of that plus PA. Holy Strike does not confuse. There's a remedy for the oil, and it's looking pretty rough for going commando. Please Eat not refreshed on the Angry Lancer. He's just shy of making it to the Geomancer. .350 Wave Fist, and that closes it. 2-1 for Ludo 2. Going Commando is eliminated from the event. We have, for our final match of the night, Kaffe 1 versus Omegasuspekt 1. Leviticus 26:22 versus the Omegasuspekts. For Leviticus, send Wild Beast against you. We have Running Knife, Sasuke Knife, Ninja with Dragon Spirit, Concentrate, and Punch Art. Wild Beast, the King Behemoth with Omegast. Against the Archer with Perseus Bow, Item, and Weapon Guard with Throw Item to go with Item. And Mediator with Hamido, Abandon, and Archer's Precision. On the other side, the Omegasuspekts, the Obelisk, the Lancer with a Spear, Punch Art, and Martial Arts, and HP Restore to go with it, with E2 for the defenses and Genji Gauntlet for the status protection. The Tempest, the Samurai, also with an E2 for defenses and double Genjis for the status protection. Basic skill, presumably for target, Dragon Spirit, and Equip Shield. Also, I think Kiyomori is the one that starts protected. The Monolith, the Samurai, with Draw Out, Item, and Caution, Genjis for status, and Magic Defend Up. And the Catalyst, the Geomancer, with E2, Genji Gauntlet for defenses, White Magic Barrier, and Overflow. Go to large 54 to start it off. This map is good if you've got ranged, because they have a tendency to stare at each other across the gap. gathering at the gap, but not a whole lot of damage other than that one small gunshot. There's a double haste from the Masamune. Geo with Carve Model gets the initial Petrify proc. Archer backs off and clears the Petrify. And the ninja jumps over and begins the attack with Secret Fist, which lands. Barrier not going to help you a whole lot there, Geomancer. Don't act on the ninja. Death sentence on the samurai. It is landed on both. We have 2 death sentences. $150 takes out that ninja. Here's another Masamune for 1 haste. Phoenix down for the ninja. That's one way to lose. Don't act. Ninja backs right out of there and chakras himself back into the fight. Lancer with a spin fist there, but it is guarded. Split off from his team. There's a life on the archer doing 156. The haste's wearing off. Stab up time's time to start building that damage. Mimic Darivon to do 1-2 sleeps, but one of them is not the death sentence. One of them is just taken out of the fight. And is woken up immediately with a shuriken, but finished off with the archer. It is just the Lancer. And he's about to be death sentenced too. If he has revives, though, that might end up playing against this team. Phoenix down for the ninja. Chakra to come out of near fatal. Let's see what the Lancer elects to do. It is not going for revives. It is going for blood. But it's probably not enough to kill all 3 on its next turn, especially with how far apart they are. With a re-raise coming out for the ninja and a chakra, that's pretty much all she wrote. Re-raise for the mediator. And a chakra there, and that is it. As soon as the Lancer goes, it is over. Oh no, wait, there's a sleeping Geomancer. I forgot all about that. And he wakes up and falls over. Game 1 goes to Leviticus. Small map 12 coming up next. Ninja getting right out front in the start. Shuriken on the Geomancer. But only 108 and a barrier. 99 on the Lancer, but no proc there. Curse Strike for Poison and Discord does land. There's a Muramasa to finish off the ninja, but it only near fatals him. Masa coming out. Double regen. And the Hell Ivy does finish the ninja off. Archer with the Phoenix down to bring the ninja right back up. But that Lancer's going to make quick work of him with the Spin Fist. Getting extra damage for free on the Behemoth. Death sentence called down on the Lancer, though. He is out of contention for the moment. And this is a three-way Omegast for that 176, guarded by all of them. Masa hits the MP switch, or Muramasa, and that's a double haste. Cure on the archer does just 84. There's a Phoenix down on the ninja. And ninja gets his turn, goes for a chakra to bring himself back into the fight. We are back to a 4-on-4. Double regen and a haste. There are 3 hastes now. Charging up a 156. Probably a... Ooh, ouch. Ninja goes down and Archer's near fatal, and that cure is gonna take him out. Or life, whatever it is. Behemoth with life break on the samurai. Misses. Life does finish off the archer. Muramasa confuses the teammate. Kiku finishes off the behemoth. Hell Ivy breaks the confuse. Just in time for the Lancer to spin fist, take the mediator into near fatal. She casts a death sentence, but doesn't get it off. Honestly, her death is the one sentenced here. That Muramasa ends it. Omegasuspekt take game 2. We are going to a decider. Final round of the night. Map 4. Both teams back up against the wall. Which one's going to make it out alive? Leviticus on the right, Omegasuspekt on the left. That bow shot guarded and cautioned. Just a shot for 61 at range. Masamune coming out. Just a self-haste. Cure for the archer. Ninja gets in. But not a whole lot of damage, and that spin fist is much more. But it does trigger the re-raise on the ninja. Archer backs off and starts charging what looks to be a timed strike. And only defenses out of that, Masamune. 61 shot. There's a heal for 120 from the draw out. An 81 stab up. There's the time strike for 156, but it triggers the HP restore. Secret fist on the Lancer, and he is death sentenced. Petrify for the ninja, with the soft being on the archer who's stuck in the back at near fatal that might not be resolved. Sure enough, the archer steps back, and that is that for the archer. Mimic Darevon, but the sleep does not land on the samurai. Muramasa, does it get the confusion or death sentence? It does not. Behemoth with stab up here is guarded and triggers the dragon spirit. Omegasuspekt's looking to have a pretty commanding lead here. Geomancer moving in. There's a demon fire to put the mediator to sleep. So it is just this King Behemoth. Mediator goes down. King Behemoth loses its MP switch buffer. It is a 4-on-1. Behemoth with the Omegast. Does 96 to the Samurai, but nothing to the Geo. 70 on the Behemoth, and the Lancer falls down from his death sentence. It is a 3-on-1. If this Behemoth takes enough damage and gets off an Omegast that manages to hit a bunch, it still stands a chance, but it is not great odds. Life Break misses the Lancer. That's a Cure coming through. Spin Fist lands. 136, but we're getting into the danger zone now. Omegast is going to start one-shotting things. Demon Fire for 54. But the Samurai goes first and finishes it. The Omegasuspekts win 2-1. Leviticus is out of the tournament. All right, everybody. We've got 12 more rounds of the losers bracket coming tomorrow, which is Friday, right? I lose track of time. Yes. So tomorrow we have 12 more matches of the losers bracket, 12 more people being eliminated from the tournament. Thanks again to everybody for coming out, and thanks for playing and submitting teams. And also a big thanks to Kjata for coming in and helping with the commentary for a few rounds. Until tomorrow, I've been Sardek, and I will see you tomorrow.